Good day to everybody. You know, I just wanted to address a question to you guys. If I ask you, or if somebody asked you, what change, what change means to you? What does it change mean to you? So, how do you understand or how do you perceive, this word? Why? Because, like if we dwell very deep into this word, I might say that change is a multi-layered, concept. Why? Because if you ask some people, they might say, they don't welcome change. But if you ask another people, they might claim that they embrace change. So that's why it's utterly subjective perception, I might say. But as I say, collection of subjectivity breeds objectivity. So that's why I just want to give you some of my points of view. So when it comes to change, almost nobody wants to change, but we change. We are subject to change. There are things that we can change. For example, we can change our attitude. We can change our hairstyle. We can change, like let's say our handwriting. We can change, our speed typing. We can change our habits, which are good things, which are very very positive things. Almost everybody, they tell us we have to change, from bad to better. In this regard, it's positive. But when it comes to, there are some fixed things that we cannot alter. We cannot change our body. I mean, it's sinful. For example, if you want to like alter or transform your body into something, like I don't want to say this, guys. Like I don't want to use even this term. Why? Because unfortunately, recently, the world is like becoming upside down with this notion. People are going mad, going crazy, with the concept of changing, even like in Western, I don't want to say culture because there is no culture. When people want to change themselves, when people want to change their body, when people want to change physiologically, I mean physically, and why? Because at the end of the day, we have to stay grateful with what we have. Stay grateful with your face. Stay grateful with your eyes, with your ears, with your hair. And even if you have a bald, yes, even if you're bald, even if you have no or receding hair, stay grateful, with your body, with your legs, with your arms, with everything, with every piece of your body. It really brings you happiness. And if you follow the fashion in terms of your body or bodily features, then you might go mad or crazy, because what makes us unhappy is not embracing ourselves as we are. Why? Because like when you feel like, what real happiness is. Real happiness comes when we embrace the change which happened to us naturally. Why? Because whether we want or we don't want, we age. Year by year, we age. Some people, some people are happy when they're celebrating their birthdays, but other people, they feel sad. Why? Because they think, oh, I just got older for another year. Some people say I've got come closer, to my creator for 1 year. So this is completely different perception, guys. So that's why some change, they occur painfully. Why? Because especially, if you wanna give up your bad habits, your addictions, if you wanna, acquire good habits, you might feel some, some seduction, some temptation, because there are things that we are gratified, to instant or to urgent pleasures. Unfortunately, where the dopamine, there's a boost of dopamine manipulates us, or the microbes in our guts. But this is a struggle. It's a struggle for every day. So that's why, whether we want or we don't want, we always change. So that's why you have to just, guys, you have to understand, the concept. There are things that we can change. There are things that we are subject to change, such as environment and circumstances. For example, there are things that we cannot change. So that's why if there are things like the climate, like the spread of the virus, in our case it's a COVID-19, we cannot stop the spread. We cannot like stop the heat. we cannot stop the healing, the process. So what it means like we have to just embrace it. We have to embrace it and we have to adapt to it. Assimilation, acclimatization is a solution to this situation, I might say. So that's why, guys, embrace the change. And there are some fixed things that we cannot alter, we cannot change, but they naturally change as our body, and embrace that as well. Why always stay keeping your chin up, guys. Always smile, at yourself, and stay positive. Always look, at the glass, which is half full, but not half empty. Guys, I'm gonna talk to you. That was a short video, so it's as I say, it's food for your brain.